Hi everybody and welcome to Moments in YouTube. This is the show that broadcasts directly from the city of Chicago to all over the world. And today we have a special guest from Chicago. His name is Steve Brumas and he is an actor. And here he is with us. How are you, Steve?
I'm doing real good, sir. How about you?
Doing really well, Steve. Here, always doing something in Chicago, especially with the shows. I am very, very busy. Tell me about you, Steve. How are you doing?
Okay. Basically, I started acting back about 5-6 years ago. But the thing is, sometimes, you have to get to know people, even if you do like a low budget stuff or no budget or free. You just got to put your name out there and then slowly grow. I mean, you might get an, agent is going to help you if they know the right people, but I'm doing good. Plus, most of my work that I do, it comes from word of mouth. I cannot depend on the agency because they're not really that accurate.
I understand, Steve. Tell me a little bit, Steve, about your beginnings. How did you start becoming or thinking about being an actor? How did you?
Yeah, basically, I have the experience because I went to Columbia College 4 years and graduated from there. And I studied TV, film, video productions, acting, video recordings, music, sound, everything. So little by little, from Columbia College, I started getting like interviews, auditions, and they put my name out there. And the school, they helped me a lot to get jobs from Columbia College.
Well, that's good. It's a great, great school. Yeah. Steve, move a little bit backwards so I can see you a little bit better. Thank you. Like that would be perfect. Yeah, so that's great. The Columbia College is an amazing and a great school in Chicago.
Yeah, it is. Yes.
I know lots of people, a lot of friends, a lot of artists from different kinds of artists, really.
Okay,
it's an amazing, and I am glad you went to that school. How many years did you study?
I studied 4 years. So I've got a master's degree in TV, film, video broadcast. I graduated 4 years.
Oh, that's amazing, man. That's great. That's very cool. I like it. Yeah. So tell me about acting. Did you go to acting school or did you perform? Did you study acting basically?
To be honest with you, I did not study acting at all. I mean, the only thing that I did is I did the acting study in Columbia College, and then I started getting to the realistic stuff. I mean, when I say realistic stuff, that means you got to go out there, put yourself out there, even if you're not good. I mean, people will tell you what's wrong, what you're doing wrong, and they guide you to it. So I started doing small stuff, and with people help me out. Oh, you're doing this wrong, do it right, go this way, go that way. And little by little, I built it myself. But Columbia College helped me the most.
No, I believe you. I believe Columbia College is amazing, and this is a good advertisement for Columbia College. So, so guys, that you are watching this show, that
okay.
they watch this show all over the world. The people from Nigeria.
Wow, amazing.
Yeah, you will be getting some messages from Nigeria, from Cuba,
okay.
South America. There are a lot of people interested in this show lately.
Very good.
This is a show that is bilingual, so it broadcasts in different languages. We don't really translate this to Spanish, but we have two audiences, the Spanish and the English. So I've been basically interviewing different actors, movie director like Ricardo Islas. What do you think about that experience that you had with Ricardo?
Yes, sir. That experience was the best, man, because we were on an actual set, in actual production, post-production, in actual shooting, and actual acting. That was good. I mean, it's an extra step for me. I do have more gigs coming up, bigger movies, but he is good. That was one of the good productions he's doing. That was very good. I liked it a lot.
And Ricardo is an amazing director, don't you think?
Yeah, Ricardo is an amazing director. He keeps everything in order. He tells people what to do, how to do it, the way it's supposed to be done. He keeps everything in control, and that's the way it should be with a director. He has to direct the people and the production in the right way. Yes, sir. Yeah.
Well, that's great. That's great. So you told me you went to Columbia College and you were in different movies. What kind of, tell me some of the movies that you were involved.
Yeah, basically, since I've been doing this for the last 5 to 7 years, I also work as an extra at Chicago PD, Chicago Fire, Chicago Justice, like a small roles, like one line as an extra, like feature extra, that too, which really gives you a lot of exposure. And then after that, I also worked on 3 full feature movies called Batman Bane Rises. This movie, it's about Batman and the Joker, and I play the detective, of course, when I had to arrest the Joker because he was messing with the Batman in Gotham City. There was a full feature movie. It was great, but
well,
yeah, 4 years ago.
I love it. I love it. Batman.
Also,
Batman.
Yeah, Batman. And, yes, sir. And also, sir, I did another action drama movie, full feature movie. This one is called Dark Shields. It's about Chicago police corrupted detective who steal money for a living. So I play a gangster. I was killing people in that movie with a machine gun. And the next one that I did after that, I did Planet Dead. Now that movie was horrifying because the name tells it all. It says Planet Dead, which I play, a regular human being, and me and my partners, they were like Monica or Chua. You probably know who she is, a couple of other actors, and we play like a normal people inside some kind of ghetto place, like a factory, because out in the world there was a big disease. So that disease was getting spread, and the people got sick, and they turned out to zombies. So,
yeah. I think I remember that movie. Yeah.
So after I came out, certainly with the real world, me and my partners from the factory, somebody beating us, and so we become dead. Little by little, we become zombies. So that was a good one.
No, I love that movies. I love my movies. In fact, I like all the movies. I think some movies are obviously better than another ones, but it's great that you were in that movie, and in regards to Night Hunt, the movie that everybody has to watch, and I was there too. So I think it was a great experience for me. But for you, tell me about you. What can you say about your role at Dr. Fabrizi in that movie? You were Dr. Fabrizi.
Dr. Fabrizi, Italiano.
Tell me about it.
Yeah, I like it. It's good. I'm gonna say it's great, but it's good experience, good exposure. But to be honest with you, I usually do mafia, gangster, killer, execution movies. I'm like a gangbanger, a gangster, and killer. That's the movies that I usually do.
Exactly, maestro. You should work in a movie with Robert De Niro or Liotta.
Robert De Niro, sì, capisci, signore?
Exactly. No, but you did an amazing job here as Dr. Fabrizi, and I think you know what? It's good to change roles sometimes. It's good to be the nice guy and then the gangster guy, so you can kind of mold your character, your ability to. That's what I think, and I heard from different actors. So tell me, do you agree with that? You agree?
No, to be honest with you, I do agree, but basically, to be honest, I'm going to be honest with you, really. I don't want to do a role that's not for me. I'm not good at it. I don't appreciate that at all. I don't know how to do it. I'll try something once, and it doesn't fit my perspective, then I'll stick to what I'm at, to gangster or mafia movies, because I'm not good in comedy. The only thing I'm good is gangster, violence, like the movie Planet Dead, zombies, anything that has to do with killing and crime. That's what I'm good at, and I'm really concentrating on that area.
Sounds good to me, my friend. How sounds really good.
Yeah.
Okay, so tell me a little bit about your present project, Steve. What are you doing now?
Well, right now we just completed another movie called The Other Side about Italian mafia gangster. That one is coming out next month in May in the theaters. I play the Italian guy who I was killing people, and then somebody finally got me. So it's an Italian gangster mafia movie. And also I completed another movie. In this movie, I play psycho killer. Like I was beating up somebody with a belt. That one called Dear Roger. That one is coming out in October. Yep.
Well, that's amazing. That's amazing. You are really, you are really an actor, really. You know, some people, you know, they do one movie, but you are really into, and that's what I like about you, that you have your heart into acting. And so what's your next project besides this one that you're doing? Are you planning for a future movie this year, working a movie in the United States or in Europe?
Yeah. Well, I do have another, you know, I just finished talking to somebody in California, one of the movie productions, and they're willing to give me some medium-sized role, not too big, but medium-sized role. Motion Picture of America. I get to meet this guy, so I send him my info, my resume, my headshots, my reels. So it's starting to get a little bit bigger and bigger now. I'm moving to a bigger production from California, Los Angeles.
Okay, my friend, don't forget me, okay? I am right here in Chicago. It's okay, Steve. It's okay. I really congratulate you. You're an amazing.
Thank you. Yeah.
You're an amazing person. Besides, you have a great personality. And I saw you acting. You're a fantastic actor, and everybody should know you, especially for this gangsters movie. You know.
Exactly. Yes, Senor. Excuse me to interrupt you, but to tell you one thing, okay? You have to go for what you like. You know, you have to go where your heart is, what you know, what really you want to do, what you like to do, what you enjoy. You know, you have to stay with your heart, and your heart will lead you to the right right project, the right movie, the ones that you really like and you really want to do it, and you're really into it, and you won't give up. I mean, you could try something different, but if you're not really that crazy about something different, don't do it. Just do something that you really like, you know, what your heart is, and stay with it.
Very, very good advice, Steve. Very good advice. So, Steve, do you speak any Italian?
A little bit, not that much, because mostly English, because my father was Italian, but a little bit, not that much. I speak mostly Spanish.
Okay, maestro, por favore.
Capito, sì.
Capisci. Muy bien, bene. Yeah, no, that's great, Steve. And tell me, if you have an advice for a new actor student or acting school student, what would be your advice?
Okay, for an acting student and beginners, they have to go out there and put themselves out there, even though if there's no pay, even if it's a small project. You just have to show yourself what you like to do, what you're really all about, you know, do things that you like to do, let people see you, that you act, even if you're not good. I mean, you're a beginner, of course you're not going to be no good, you know what I mean? Nobody expects you to be perfect, but you got to start somewhere. You know, for beginners, you got to put yourself out there, let people see you, what you're doing and what you like to do, and, you know, you'll take it from there. Little by little, you grow. Step by step, you climb the ladder.
And like I can see in you, it's practice makes perfect. You practice until you become a good actor.
Absolutely.
Do you think that
practice? Go ahead.
I have a question for you. Do you think that, sometimes, do you think that actors are born to be actors, or do you think that in a way you can make anybody can be an actor? What do you think about that?
I'm unable to decline that kind of question. Decline. When I say decline, I mean, we all know no one was born to be an actor. Come on, I mean, you say somebody was born, okay, that baby's going to be an actor? I don't think so.
No.
You just, no, that's not true. I mean, if you everybody born as a regular person. Now you have to pursue yourself and put yourself and start acting, go to school, learn more and more and more. And finally, you grow, let people see you. If they like you, then they're going to tell you, for example, oh, what? You remind me of Robert De Niro, Al Pacino. I mean, you can have that look. I mean, yeah, you could have that look. It's Al Pacino, Robert De Niro, other people will tell you that. I mean, to me, People tell me this all the time. Oh man, you look like a gangster. What's his name? You look like Al Pacino. You look like De Niro. You look like Al Capone. Because I do have that look. So if people see you, they see your face, they see what you do. They're not gonna tell you that you look like somebody. But not everybody. That's not true though. No, you were not born as an actor. You have to put yourself out there. And you start doing acting. No, nobody's born as a baby like 1 month. He's an actor. No, that's not true. That's not true.
Sounds good. So no, that's a question that I have, because if you want to sing, then if you don't have voice, then you cannot sing. But exactly. as an actor seems to be different. Seems to be that you can kind of keep going and,
grow,
creating your art, through practice. But you guys, you are listening to this show, wherever you are. We can ask to actors and directors that are there. If you don't agree with this, please leave your comments here in YouTube, because we want to know what you think about it. We don't know everything. I am a host here for Momentos in YouTube, and I am an actor too. And Steve is.
Excuse me, I'd like to tell you something. I saw you acting. I mean, you must be a beginner, right, sir? Are you a beginner?
Of course I am.
Okay. So little by little, you grow, you just start putting yourself out there, get more exposure, let people see you, let people get to know you, try to get more gigs, even if it's 2-3 lines. It's an experience that you grow little by little, step by step. Practice makes perfect. Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay, I have one. It sounds great, Steve. I like everything you are saying. You are such a smart guy, and it's not only about your experience, but it's also how you are. And I think this is a very rich type of interview, because people will really enjoy listening to you. And so I just have one more question. When I go to acting school, they make me memorize a lot, the lines and everything. What about you? Do you have to memorize a lot of lines, long lines, like the whole script or something like that?
Well, basically, it depends what kind of, let's say, role they give you. If you have a lot of lines, what I learned from this, you do have to memorize, but it does not really have to be a same exact order, as long as you stay within the script. So if somebody gives you a line, say, "I'm gonna kill you, man," "You're no good, you robbed me, I'm gonna shoot you." I mean, you don't have to go by the script, but you have to stay within the script. You kind of have to memorize that. Yeah, you got to stay with the story. You cannot go out there and somebody gives you a role scripted and you say something else. It's not gonna work.
Hey,
another theme.
I like that part. I like what you did over there. Yeah, that acting was good. No, but
and one more thing, sir, I'd like to say. Okay, now also sometimes they give you roles which improvise. If you do not have improvised skills, don't even do it. I have skills in improvise for 5 years. All you gotta do is give me a scenery, and I'll do the improvisation with other people. Like, let's say we have some kind of killing scene. So if something has to happen, somebody's gonna tell me something, I'm gonna answer back without a script, improvise. So my brain automatically thinks what to say at that particular moment, because I know that scene before the killing. So now I have to concentrate on the killing and say something about killing. That's improvise. Like you're using your brain to say something about that scene without no script.
I agree with you. That's improvisation is good. And I had to do an improvisation in the movie with Ricardo, Night Hunt. It was not a huge improvisation, a little bit. And I was a little nervous, but I like that. I like to, it's good to practice. It's good to remember the lines, but I think you have to let yourself go and let that emotion transfer to the character that you are working on in that particular movie. So, well, I really enjoy talking with you. And would you like to say something else to the audience that is today listening to you, because they are very happy and they were waiting for this interview for a long time. I got lots of calls from different people that they asked me when Steve Brumas is going to be on, because they watch these movies that you are talking about, and they really they like your roles and they like your acting, and they don't know they don't know the person. And now with this show that we have, we give the opportunity to everybody to meet the real actor. And so we invite any actor that is in Chicago to come to the show, because people would like to know the person.
Face to face.
Which is different in some aspects, of course, with the actor, because you are acting and we have to be somebody else, or you have to be somebody else. So you told me about everything, and I like that you talk about your projects, but what's your main objective as an actor in this life? Would you like to get to Hollywood and be very well known, or it's not necessary? Are you doing that because for yourself that you like it, or what are you looking with this acting career?
My friend, I'm taking this to the top, right to the top. I'm taking it. I'm not gonna give up now. I'm taking it to the top. I started, it took me a long way, and I'm taking it right to the top, to Hollywood, big productions, big companies. I'm not giving up, because that's really my bright idea, what I like to do, what I love to do, and I enjoy doing it. So I'm moving forward. That's it. Nothing can stop me now. I'm almost there.
I believe you, Steve. And if you see Joe Pesci over there and Robert De Niro, give them a big hug from me, okay? Because I love these actors. The good fellas, my friend.
Sir.
Tell them that I will go to Hollywood. We will have some spaghetti with meatballs.
Also, I'd like to say to all the audience that are watching, I really appreciate you all the audience who's watching, listening, what I have to say. And I really very nice of you people, a lot of nice people out there, and everybody is good people. I mean, you got some bad people, you got a lot of good people, and I do appreciate everybody who's sitting there listening and watching this, and I want to tell everybody, all the audience that you have, everybody, the people, they know me face to face. All I can tell you people and audience one thing, I'll see you in the big screen.
Sounds great, Steve. Well, thank you very much, Steve, for coming to Moments in YouTube. I want everybody to subscribe to this channel today.
Absolutely.
You have on my, let me see, my left corner, there is like a little finger over there that you can see. Subscribe to our channel, because your support will help us to grow this channel and interview more people, more actors, more great actors like Steve.
Yes, exactly. Now, that'll be good. I'm going to subscribe so we can all keep in contact, Sure. Yes, sir.
Sounds good, Steve. Anything else you would like to add before we say goodbye to our audience?
No, basically just keep on doing what you're doing. Put your heart, your mind, your soul, and you'll succeed. If you give up, forget it. You never make it. Don't give up. Go where your heart is.
Thanks a lot, Steve. Thanks a lot. And I wish you all the best. We hope we can work together in a movie. Or if we don't do that, I would like to meet you somewhere and have a coffee with you, so you will tell me more about your future and your success. Wherever you go. So to all of us that you are watching this show, Moments in YouTube, again, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, because this is a show that broadcasts directly from Chicago to over the world, trying to help as many actors, as many musicians, as many artists as possible. So this has been today Moments in YouTube, everybody. Thank you so much. Thank you, Steve.
You're very welcome, sir. Nice to meet you. Nice talking to you. And probably, I want to say more or less, you're probably going to be chatting in another movie, more or less. We probably will. I mean, you never know. You just never know. That's all.
We will, because we love acting. We love.
Yeah, we love, right? Exactly.
You know, and we may have to do another interview talking about some other things, but this interview has been great, and it will be soon in our website. Thank you.
Okay.
In our YouTube channel. I'm sorry.
Okay, no problem. Yes, sir.
Thank you very much.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Buenas noches. Gracias para todo. Que le vaya bien, señor.
And in Italian, we can say Arrivederci, Roma.
Arrivederci, señor. Yeah. Buona noche. Yeah.
Thank you, Steve. Thank you.